Hey, everybody. If you are checking out this podcast episode, this is actually part 2 of our 2-part marathon session, season finale with Michael Kostroff. You can jump in here and you'll still enjoy it. You'll still have a lot of fun and you'll still learn. But if you really want to get the full experience, go back one episode and listen to part 1 of our interview with Michael Kostroff. Thanks so much, lazy bastards. All right, everybody, we are back once again with Michael Kostroff, learning all kinds of things. He's a lovely young man. Lovely young man. Thank you. And we're going to do something a little crazy. We're going to let Tim say something.
Besides just laugh in the background?
Besides just laugh in the background. So, Tim, you actually had a question for Michael, so why don't you take it away, my friend?
I did. First of all, I'm really enjoying this interview. I've got a tremendous amount of respect for your abilities.
Thank you.
And also just finding out that you're just an incredibly pleasant person. I was impressed.
2 things he has never said to me. 2 things he has never said to me.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Not talented and not very charming either.
But I love what you were saying earlier about not being afraid to say no to a part. If something didn't feel right, whether you're asking you to say a word or go a place that was just against your fiber, against your being, and you're confident enough in your abilities that you're able to walk away from that in a classy way. I think that's fantastic. I wanted to ask you about Aaron Sorkin because I am a huge Aaron Sorkin fan, as many are. And I saw you worked on Molly's Game, and I'm a huge Jessica Chastain fan. Who isn't? But what's it like working on an Aaron Sorkin set? Because, I mean, there's this guy, he's so prolific, and you were talking about how you don't change his dialogue. I'm assuming it's an organized set. He strikes me as a micromanager, somebody who's super organized. Just tell me, what's it like shooting on an Aaron Sorkin film?
5 answers. I've done several. First of all, the short answer is, what an honor. I mean, my God, I can't believe that my life has included working for Aaron Sorkin. I mean, God almighty. And David Simon. I feel very lucky. And I've done a number of things. Part of the answer depends on whether, let me boot that up again. It varies because Molly's Game he directed, so he was there on set all the time. The other shows of his that I've done, he wasn't there when I shot West Wing. He wasn't there when I shot. I don't think he was there when I shot Studio 60. So, however, what is consistent on those sets is that the script supervisor will come over and say, "There's an before you say, let's go." And they'll make sure that you say the
I've heard that. I heard he's absolutely down to a syllable.
But he's also a very pleasant fellow. I mean, in my limited experience. I'm of course going to segue this into a lesson. One of the things I've learned about working with big stars, which is also true what we've been talking about with casting directors, is it's more comfortable for them if you don't come on all obsequious and humble and like a fan, and just come on and treat them like a colleague. It lets the pressure off of them. You know, it's a misunderstanding people have that stars enjoy it when you come over and you're very nervous around them. Very few stars are like that, you know, and the same is true of Sorkin. So I think, you know, I have learned, no matter what I feel, even if I am nervous, to just be like, so Aaron, on this line, you know, and just like we do it every day, you know. And I found myself on set with Sally Field, and we're working on a scene. And I said, I think Sally had a point. And then I went, did I just call you Sally? She goes, no, Michael's right. It's, you know, the thing we were talking about, they just want to roll up their sleeves and go to work. Yeah. Sometimes there's an exception to that, but most people, and listen, I've had the experience of getting recognized a little bit. I'm certainly not a celebrity, but when people are nervous, I don't want them to be nervous around me. I just want them to talk to me. If they want to come up and say they like my work, I love that. I appreciate it. Only an asshole would not appreciate that. And I just think it's a good thing to learn that people are more comfortable if you're comfortable around them. That was a long-winded answer to your question, but
5 points. 5 points were made.
I will say that working on Studio 60. Sorry, excuse me. Working on Studio 60 was especially fun because Steven Weber is hilarious and he always likes to mess with me. when we work together. He does weird stuff during a take, and it was just a bunch of really great folks. And there's a great silliness among actors. I love the camaraderie.
Fantastic.
So, Michael, I would be remiss if I didn't bring up that earlier in our interview, you talked about how you had a very Canadian moment. And for our Canadian listeners, tell us about your very Canadian moment.
Okay. I have made several trips to Vancouver to teach. There's a theater company, Reality Curve, up there. And they bring me up to do my course, Audition Psych 101. They've also brought me up for several other classes. And I was up there teaching an all-day comedy class, and we had a lunch break, and we were outside. It was a beautiful day. And there was this crazy person yelling and screaming and cursing nearby. Now, I'm from New York, so my antenna goes up. Am I going to need to fight? What's going to go on here? I'm like ready to, I get very, very focused. And this guy's like ranting and raving and cursing and blah, blah, blah. And he comes over near us. I'm like, oh shit, this is going to go down. And he goes, excuse me. He goes, I'm psychotic. That's the reason that I'm ranting and raving. I'm sorry. I don't mean to scare anyone, but I have psychosis. So I'm going to be screaming and cursing. Sorry. I'm like, that is the most Canadian thing I've ever experienced in my life. In the midst of his insanity, his completely derailed mental state, he thought he was polite enough to apologize for his behavior.
That's a great story.
I love that. And it is you were probably in the downtown, you're probably in Gastown.
Yes.
That's where the class was. Yeah. I think I know exactly the theater you're going about. So, yeah. And now it's time, because one of the things we always like to do, and something that I like to do for myself as well, is to make our guests uncomfortable by putting them on the spot for a minute. And don't worry, Tim will also be here. And no matter what, Tim usually fails, so you'll always come out looking on top on this. Right, Tim?
Speaking of uncomfortable.
So here's what we're going to do. Okay, Michael, I'm going to give you a choice. Okay. Do you want to do a one-liner or a wild card?
Both.
Very well. We will. All right. If you want it,
Nice.
The people have spoken. Well, let's do both. Okay. So here,
I don't know what I don't know what that means, but let's find out.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. In a moment, I'm going to give you a one-liner. This is an actual one-liner that I had maybe 12 years ago, and I want to see what you can do with it. We're on camera here, so for everyone who's not listening, please check out our YouTube channel. We'll post it on Facebook as well. It was a one-page audition scene. All it had in it was lab tech. Everything was redacted. Absolutely everything was redacted, except for one line that says, "They're coming through now." That's the entire audition. They're coming through now. There was a whole scene there, but it was all redacted. I think it might have been for a movie, so they were very secretive. First, Tim will audition. Then I'll audition, and then Michael, you can audition. All right? So the line is, it's coming through now. Tim, whenever you're ready.
They're coming through now!
Okay, bravo, Tim. Bravo, Tim. Okay. Okay, now
I smell an Academy Award.
Okay. Some tears, maybe. Some tears. All right, I'm going to do mine. Okay. They're coming through now.
I can't top that.
Okay. Yeah, I was waiting for someone to say cut, because I was waiting for someone to say cut. One of the things we always say as actors is never cut yourself. It's somebody else's job to.
When you're self-taping, you kind of have to.
You kind of have to. But
it's going to be a long wait.
In a scene or something like that, we always say, like, let someone else end it. Like in the audition, don't be like, I'm done now. I stay until they say like thank you or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, but Henry Winkler in Barry always says, "And scene."
And scene.
Yeah. Oh, I love that show.
That's a great show.
It's great, isn't it?
All right, Michael, whenever you're ready.
They're coming through now.
Bravo, and Steve. That was good.
Can I have a do-over?
No.
Oh, give him a do-over.
All right. All right, Tim. Let's see what you got. Okay, you know what? Let's
Okay.
wild card. No, I'm going to wild card it. We're going to do it one more time.
I think I won the subtlety contest.
You
though.
did. You did. I think you did it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a wild card thing. This is something we do in our meetup sometimes. Tim's going to audition. I'm going to throw you in emotion. I audition. Michael, you throw me in emotion. You do the same line again. I'll throw you in emotion. You'll see. You'll see. All right. So, Tim,
Okay.
I want you to do this, but this time I want you to do this with, I don't know. Let's say this is something very exciting. It's like first
That was
contact or something.
Okay.
And whenever you're ready.
Oh, they're coming through now.
Bravo! Hey, bravo! Okay, all right, my turn. Michael, give me an emotion or something. We'll see what I can do with it.
Turned on.
Turned on. Okay.
Ooh, good one.
Give you a hard one.
Okay. They're coming through now.
That's great.
Sounds
God.
like you're across the street with binoculars.
Was it?
Yeah, no, it was appropriately creepy.
Was it Chekhov that said like all character comes from like the head, the heart, or the groin? Was that Chekhov?
I don't know. I don't
It was
listen to
like
him
that.
anymore.
Yes. All right,
We
Michael.
don't speak.
We don't speak. All right, Tim, give Michael an emotion. We'll see what he brings to it.
Okay. Anger.
They're coming through now.
Hey, bravo. I can't choose. They all get the pot. All right. So our last little fun thing is, gang. So this is the wild card, Michael. If you check your email real quick, I just sent over. Uh-oh. I should.
Yes.
Okay. I just sent over a little link to a generic scene. There's zero context for it.
Yes.
It's hi. It's been a while. It has. When did you get back? I never left. Yeah, I guess maybe. You got a lot of never showing up here. I wouldn't have come unless it was important. That's the scene. There's zero context for it. And we're going to play. Let's give this some context. So, Michael, Tim and I are gonna do it first. And we want you to give us a little context. And we're going to see what kind of performance we can make from it. And then we'll switch it around.
Oh, do I give it to you beforehand?
Yeah. Do you want us just to do it?
I can. No. No, I'm going to give you a curveball, though.
Okay, give me a curveball. Curveballs.
This is your vaudeville act.
Oh.
My vaudeville act. Okay.
You know what a vaudeville act is, right? You're performing your vaudeville act, and this is the text of it.
Everything's a little bigger.
Okay. So, Tim, do you want to be A or B?
I'll be A.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
It's been a while.
It has.
When did you get back?
I never left.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
You got a lot of nerve showing up here, pal.
Well, I wouldn't have come unless it was important.
That was great. That was great. That was just so great. Now what happens?
All right.
You want another one?
Now we switch it up. Who do you want your partner to be, Michael? Tim or I?
I want you to pick because I don't like decisions.
All right, very well. We'll do this one with you and Tim. And Tim. And just let's do that scene. And this time we're going to go film noir.
Oh.
Who do you want to be, Tim?
Well, I'll stick with my A.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
It's been a while.
It has.
When did you get back?
I never left.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
You've got a lot of nerves showing up here.
I wouldn't have come unless it was important.
I don't know if that was more.
No, that was great. That was awesome. That was really bravo.
I
That
can do
was
it better. I can do it better.
all right. I think that was a beautiful one. Tim, you did a great job. Michael, that was you got a lot of nerve showing up. That I felt that one. That was great. I wanted to see that as a short film. Bravo, my friends. Bravo.
Well, actually, Tim and I have been working on this as a short film.
That's right.
That's
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
I want to hear this done as The Deuce.
I don't know how different that would be.
It'd be like so.
I suppose
it was sort of a noir.
Let's do this one more time just for funsies, and then we'll end it off for today. How about a Western?
Oh, geez.
Michael, you want to be A or B?
I'll be A.
Okay, I will be B. And Tim, you can give us a cut when it's done.
Okay.
Hi. Been a while.
It has.
When'd you get back?
Never left.
Yeah. I guess maybe.
You got a lot of nerve showing up around here.
I wouldn't have come unless it was important.
Yeah.
Cut.
Bravo!
I want to see that Western.
I want to see that Western. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun.
I felt you, Michael, going over just a little bit Jimmy Stewart there.
Me? Did I?
right off the top.
Right off the I thought that was fabulous. Man, it has been such a pleasure working with you, Michael. Before you leave, I know that you have a course coming up, and you have a free course actually that you're giving out to everyone.
Yes.
So if you could take a minute, tell us about the course, tell us about your books.
I like giving away free stuff to actors because this is just kind of fun. So this is not even the free course. First, I want to tell you that I do a weekly video about auditioning, usually about the psychological side, but just that is at my website, which is auditionpsych101.com. And it just, you click the tab that says weekly videos, you can subscribe, and it's just little mini thoughts on the process. Beginning July 18th, I'm putting out a free 3-part mini course called Audition Myths, Tough Truths, and Logic. It's 3 of my favorite under-discussed topics: myths, tough truths, and logic. And I'll be putting out a new one every couple of days, and it's a 3-parter, and you can just go to the website and register for that. And so all 3 parts will be coming out the week of July 18th, and you'll provide the links and everything so people can go take that. And then right after that, I'm going to be opening registration for the online course of Audition Psych 101. Now, we do a registration period like twice a year, and that's when the price is lower. It also comes with several bonuses, one of which is my webinar on conquering the dreaded 5 and under for the smaller parts. It's like an extra little class on that. So I've taught this course all over America and in Canada for a while, and it's all on the psychological side of the audition because I think that's where we get the most screwed up. Mm-hmm. And for years, people were saying, well, when are you coming to Australia? When are you coming to England? And I don't have any plans to go there. So having the online course means that anybody who wants to take the class anywhere can take it. And what's great is then you own it. So you can go back to it time and time again. I have people who come to the live class every time I teach it because I talk a lot. I don't know if you've noticed that. And it's like 4 hours worth of stuff that's all about how we approach auditioning. And you want to sign up during the registration period, which is between July 24th and July 29th. That's when registration is open. And again, just look at the links and we'll get you there.
Michael Kostroff, I want to say thank you so much for being on the show with us today. It has been a pleasure. You're a charm and a gem.
Oh, it's so much fun.
And dare I say it, a national treasure. There it is, a national treasure.
I think that's not, well, which nation is the question?
We'd love to have you back on the show. You gave us so many great insights. Thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thanks for having me. Anytime.
And
Super.
Tim, I want to say a big thank you to you, radioradio.com. our producers here. If you guys ever need any kind of podcast support, you can always check them out. And of course, theactorsplace.org. The generic scenes that we worked on, the one-line audition that we worked on, we have free scripts. We actually just published a stock music, so if you want to make a short film, and we have lots of fun resources and stuff there, as well as online little monthly, weekly actors gyms. That's theactorplace.org. Thank you all so much for listening, you lazy bastards. Bye-bye.